G'day guys, join me on this next hunt, this exciting hunt, bow hunting for Sika stags. Let the adventures begin. An early morning start at 5:30 in the dark. We headed up into the bush with our head torches on and got to our hunting spot just as day was breaking through the trees. So we took off our head torches and proceeded down this main ridge. We'd been walking down the main ridge for some time, not seeing anything, and then we come across a fresh Sika scrape, which is great to see. It had been raining that night, so this Sika scrape was fresh from this morning. A few minutes later, or whatever it was, we heard a single call from a stag a few hundred metres away through the bush, so it was all on. As I approached the stag, I realised the wind was right in my face, so that it was just perfect for me to stalk down to it. As we left camp this morning, there was a light drizzle, making for perfect stalking conditions, with the ground being nice and damp and quiet. I'm just going to leave the camera roll so you can experience stalking into a Sika stag. You need to have a bit of a stealthy approach to your target, because there could be animals lurking between you and it, so just take your time and just move in quietly. He hasn't moved at all, so he's probably holding a hind. Now with the stag mew, they're very quiet, so you have to listen very carefully because they're not very loud at all, not like the single call or the hee-haw. You have to be quite close to hear the stag mew. And if you've noticed, there's hardly any wind at all, and it's very, very quiet in the bush at the moment. As I come off the main ridge, I notice the bush becomes thicker and thicker, making it harder to stalk. Now I've stalked within 50 yards of him, roughly, or even if not closer, but the bush has become absolutely thick and terrible right in front of me here, and he's in that thick stuff. As the bush is so tight and thick, if I do see him, or if he does come out towards me, it's going to be a very close shot, probably be like a 2 meter shot or something. Now when you've stalked in close like this, I like to let off a few little mews, just to let him know that I'm present, so if he does hear me, he thinks I'm another stag. And as you can see, my mewings just got his attention and he's roaring back at me. Now I can tell you the suspense is killing me and my heart's pounding, full of adrenaline. I don't know what he's going to do. He could rush out towards me. He could come from any direction. It's all very exciting at the moment. As he hasn't moved or come in towards me, I'm thinking a few things. Either he's holding his hind and he doesn't want to move, or he's a smaller stag and he doesn't want any confrontation. I can guarantee he's pinpointed my position and he knows I'm coming in because I'm making a little bit of noise on purpose. No point in pretending that I'm not there because he's heard me, he's pinpointed me, and it's all on. I'm getting a bit flustered because I can't see like 2 yards in front of me. The bush is so thick and I can't see anything. And he could come from anywhere. Just as I thought, the stag's moved off and he's roared far away somewhere. Yeah, the stag didn't want to fight and come in or do something like that, so he's just taken off. A bit disappointing, but yeah, it said to go one way or the other, so it went his way this time. About 20 minutes have moved on, and I've let him settle down for a bit, and I can hear him roaring on the other side of the small ridge. So I'm just going to head down to where he's roaring from, and we'll go from there. And once again, I'm in hot pursuit of him. This side of the ridge is a bit more open bush, so it's going to be better for stalking. He's down there somewhere. Looks good. Once again, on your approach to your game animal, you want to be aware of other animals in the vicinity that could be lurking around, so just keep an eye out. Now on your descent down to your target, you don't want to be just sort of like jumping down to a point like this. You want to slide down and place your foot on the ground, because any tremor through the ground will vibrate down to another animal and it'll alert them. So just go nice and slowly and use your legs like a shock absorber to take up all the fall. I've just been ranging a few potential spots, roughly where the stag is. I know he's down there somewhere, but I'm not too sure exactly where. I'm getting ready, so I'm just connecting my releasing aid to my D-loop, just in case he steps out. Wow, seconds later he steps out.
Oh yeah, did you see it? Nee, nee, nee.
Boy, that happened so quick. I knew roughly where they were. They bolted, and just at the right spot, the stag stopped broadside, 41 yards. Drew back and smacked him. What a shot.
Me. Me. Me.
So we got up at 5:30 this morning, started hunting about just after 6, I suppose, and it's about 9:30 now. So it's been a good morning.
I got right to see the shot. I hope it wasn't too far back though. I think I'll just give it about half an hour, I reckon.
So I saw white tail, and then that was heading down.
Yeah.
And then I looked away, then I saw the stag facing up at us.
Yeah, the stag was broadside looking at me.
Yeah. Perfect.
I hope it wasn't too far back, eh? I think it was a good shot.
Alan's quite new to hunting, so he's tagging along on this hunt, and I'm teaching him a few things along the way.
Oh, down that way. Well, this will be the stag was standing when I shot it. We're down here somewhere. So we're just going to check it with the dog. We'll pull some blood and carry on. We gave it 20 minutes, half an hour, so we'll see what happens.
Max is onto the stag scent already, so that's a good sign. All I've got to do now is just follow Max nice and gently and quietly, and hopefully we'll come across the stag. I've just found the arrow, which is great.
Good there.
I was pretty confident with the shot, probably a little bit too far back, but nonetheless, it was a good pass through. So what's happened, the stag's been shot and it's bolted straight down. They don't necessarily bleed out right at the start. You might find blood 15, 20 yards down away. And then you'll see a lot of blood because what's actually happening, the blood's pooling inside its gut cavity and then it comes out through the arrow holes. The stag's bolted straight downhill, which is a good sign. Pretty much it's done its death run. I locate my first bit of blood on a horopedo plant. This time finding a lot more blood and with bubbles in it. Proving a good lung shot.
Blood there, and there's heaps more down there. It's starting to bleed out now. Here. This is where she bellowed out with this, guys. Oh, heaps of blood here. There's blood. Perfect. Dilly.
From where the stag had been shot, it'd probably gone about 40 yards. Just crashed down.
Get back.
Good old Max has located the stag for us. What a find.
Good boy, Max, good boy. Yeah, good boy, pick it up. Yeah, so there's the exit wound. Pulled him out. Little scrubber 6. It's alright. Just shot him with a bow. Finally got one. Good boy. Good boy. You get some food tonight. Yeah. Oh man. He just did the death run, eh? Flip him over. Bring up.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more action and adventure, and I'll see you on the next video. And leave a comment at the bottom. Cheers. The day before, I managed to miss a nice 8-pointer by hitting this twig at about 25 yards away it was.
20 yards away. And I heard behind the stag come crashing through here. The stag stopped just down there, like 5 yards away. In my line of sight, I hit this tree. Smashed my arrow. Missed the stag.